You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I am back. Rudrans for Black and White Sports. Well, we're going to talk about Nike, and let me start by saying the following. The boycott on Nike needs to be every bit as fierce as it is on Bud Light and Anheuser-Busch. Because we've got to remember, Dylan Mulvaney, Nike, they just peed all in the face of women when it comes to women's apparel. They hired this person as a spokesman for the company, just like Bud Light. And people don't need to lose sight of that. Not to mention, how about everything they do over in China, right? Their products are manufactured over there by the Uyghurs. We know about all the human rights violations. How about the celebration of Colin Kaepernick? Everything. It needs to be as fierce. Burning brawls is great, okay? It makes a statement. It draws a lot of attention. But what happens when they bring on somebody like Dylan Mulvaney, somebody that identifies as not a woman, but a girl, okay? A grown man identifying as a girl. It leads us down the slippery slope of things just like this, folks. Okay? It's this that you've got to be willing to say, we've had enough. We're not buying your shoes. We're not buying your jerseys. We're not buying your bras. We're not buying anything that Nike does. That means Jordans too, guys. You gotta be willing to walk away. I mean, make the pain on Nike as fierce as it is on a beer. All right? I know many of you are probably already out on Nike, but there's a lot of you that are not yet. And you need to be. Okay? Truly. Daily Wire, Nike sponsors Queer Youth Field Day. Following transgender sponsorship controversy. This is about your kids, folks. Athletic brand Nike is continuing to engage in left-wing politics, sponsoring a, quote, Queer Youth Field Day on the heels of the corporation teaming up with highly controversial transgender activist Dylan Mulvaney to promote women's apparel. Participants of the Memphis-based event should identify as LGBTQ+, or, quote, an ally of the movement, and fall into the broad age range of 13 to 25 years old, according to a promotion of the event by Out Memphis, the Daily Caller reported. Oh yeah, so absolutely. Let's get a lot of kids out there in that atmosphere. 13 to 25. Interesting. Quote, LGBTQ plus youth and allies aged 13 to 25 are invited to a free afternoon of games, music, giveaways, and good weather. And grooming. Yeah, I said that. The group said, adding, the event is, quote, free. We'll have bouncy houses, obstacle courses, face painting, tie-dye, and more. Our DJ will be spinning some summertime hits, and there will be plenty of water and snacks on hand to keep you fueled for the whole afternoon. Look at this. There it is. Sponsored. Pride. Nike. Wow. By the way, this is put on by a Memphis-based organization. Unbelievable. Tennessee. Not that far removed from something very tragic that happened in Tennessee by way of a transgender and violence. Nike came under fire earlier this month when the corporation partnered with LGBT activist and influencer Dylan Mulvaney, a man who claims to be, quote, a girl. Mulvaney showed off women's leggings and a sports bra by Elate in a sponsored Nike ad captioning the post, quote, "Home for a moment, leaning into cozy workout wear life with Nike women's newest Zivings leggings and Elate bra. They're so comfortable and buttery soft, perfect for workouts and everyday wear." Good God. Hashtag feel your all. Hashtag Team Nike. Hashtag Nike partner. In a video promoting the women's apparel, Mulvaney does high kicks in bare feet to music outside. Good God. I'm not playing it. I'm not. Nike later seemed to scold critics of the partnership who complain about the erasure of women. Quote, "You are an essential component to the success of your community," Nike said in a pinned comment on its official Instagram page. "We welcome comments that contribute to positive and constructive discussion. Be kind, be inclusive, encourage each other." Quote, "Hate speech, bullying, and other behaviors that are not in the spirit of diverse and inclusive communities will be deleted." In other words, if you are a conservative, you will be deleted. We don't want your business. Quit giving it to them. Nike's engagement with, quote, woke culture predates its partnership with Mulvaney. In 2018, the athletic brand announced it's teaming up with national anthem kneeler Colin Kaepernick. The first ad featured a photo of Kaepernick overlaid with a quote, "Believe in something, even if it means sacrificing everything." That became a meme that said, "Believe in something, even if it's a lie." The former NFL quarterback notably took a knee during the national anthem due to what he described as widespread oppression of minorities in the United States. See the previous comment. Quote, "I am not going to stand up to show pride in a flag for a country that oppresses black people and people of color," Kaepernick said in 2016. The athlete has since claimed his white adoptive parents perpetrated, quote, racism in their home. And there was the now infamous Colin Kaepernick ad. Wow. I mean, you want to talk about not being able to read the room. Nike attacks their customers, particularly women, because women said, "Look, you're giving a sponsorship opportunity to a dude, and you're giving the double middle finger to women in this country. You're flat saying you don't care." And then they doubled down and attacked women over it. Their conservative customer base. Now, I don't know how many conservatives were still buying their products, but here we are, less than a week since all of this started, and now we're finding out they're hosting queer Pride Day, for crying out loud. My God. And in Tennessee, it looks like nonetheless, or it's at least sponsored by some group, or in part put on by some group in Memphis. Nashville shootings, anybody. This is a bad deal. This is where this was headed, guys. Right? Dylan Mulvaney. Now, let's hold an event for 13-year-olds. All right? 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. It's a lot of underage interaction, isn't it, in this community? Wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Speak with your pocketbooks. Tell them you've had enough. I mean, we should be doing videos right now on Nike losing $7 billion in the same way that Bud Light has. That's a fact. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.